Welcome to our channel. Rangers injuries give youngsters chance to shine. Here was Peter Laviolette following Thursday's practice, 6 days before the season opener in Pittsburgh, discussing the impact of injuries that have sidelined Ryan Lindgren and Jimmy Vesey for a few weeks, and now Artemi Panarin, day-to-day with a lower body issue he sustained in Tuesday's match against All Utica. The Rangers head coach touched on the opportunity created for younger players, perhaps Brennan Othmann, perhaps Matt Robertson, through injuries to returning lettermen. He touched on Alexis Lafreniere stepping in for Panarin on the traditional and reconstituted first power play unit, and he talked about giving Cuylle an opportunity to earn a spot on the penalty kill. And Laviolette said this, alluding to it more than once. We want to try and keep players in the game a little bit more. And for those who are emotionally invested in the Rangers' pursuit of the Stanley Cup, you should hear a symphony the very same way Diana Ross and the Supremes once did. When you're on the top line, your 5-on-5 minutes are going to be elevated, Laviolette said in addressing the decision to give Cuylle work on the penalty kill. If you're on the power play, you're going to be elevated even more. And if you're a penalty killer, you're going to be one of the highest minutes guy on the team. Conversely, if you drop down in the order of the lines and you're not on the power play and you're not on the penalty kill, the minutes come down. That's just math. We want to try and keep players in the game a little bit more. We feel like Cuylle could be a good penalty killer. It will keep him in the game and add minutes to his role. I don't know if this necessarily represents a change in philosophy for Laviolette, who has a reputation of leaning on veterans perhaps too heavily, or whether this is simply a recognition of the promise of the young guys pushing up from below. But that really doesn't matter at all. The Rangers can only benefit by giving their young men enough air to breathe. This is the way this very good veteran team can grow through the season. Capo Caco working on PP2? You betcha. Again, the Blue Shirts have to take care of business through the marathon. But the hierarchy's eyes should always be on the prize at the end of the rainbow. The Rangers wrap up the preseason Friday at UBS Arena against the Islanders in what will be a dress rehearsal for the opener. Laviolette at least publicly gives more weight to exhibition games than any coach I've previously covered. He could not have been happy at all being required to play 2 games against New Jersey's minor league team. And in this one, opening night spots are on the line. Camp opened with a seemingly locked roster and pretty predictable opening night alignment. But then Lindgren upper body, Vesey lower body, and Panarin happened, and here we are. Thus, Othmann will skate in Panarin's spot on the left, with Vincent Trocheck in the middle and Lafreniere on the right. And Robertson, who sustained a lower body issue in the first game in Boston on September 22 and missed a chunk of time, will skate on the left with Braden Schneider as the Blue Shirts take a look at a Kander Miller-Adam Fox first pair with Zach Jones and Jacob Trouba the other tandem. If you're asking me, would I rather all the players be available all the time? Yes, I would, Laviolette said. That's where you get your game reps. There's nothing you can do about that. There are things that happen inside of camp, so what I want is kind of irrelevant because this is actually what happened. Robertson's absence from practice with the main group left the 2019 second-round, 49th overall selection on the outside looking in as the Blue Shirts gave additions to Connor Mackey, Chad Ruhwedel, who skated Thursday in a non-contact jersey, and Victor Mancini for that vacant left side spot. But the fourth-year pro has obviously inserted himself into the conversation. Similarly, Panarin's injury may have paved the pathway for Othmann, 16th overall in 2021, for a top 6 role on opening night if he can grab it. There's a point of what you have available, what you want to accomplish against the Islanders, and what you want to get ready for in Game 1, Laviolette said. Sometimes the final exhibition game helps Game 1. The Rangers might go into Pittsburgh with important pieces missing. That creates an opportunity for youngsters to shine. It creates an opportunity for Cuylle on the PK. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.